Okay, so like, I don't consider myself to be a dramatic person, but filming in the shower is like the equivalent of what it feels like to drown. Oh, what's up, you guys? My name is Darian Lake. If you're new to my channel, I mostly do hair videos, but today, if you're a returning watcher, we're gonna be doing the opposite, and I'm gonna be like undoing my hair. So I actually filmed a video last week of a straight crochet, and I'm gonna let y'all watch it. But this is the straight crochet that I had tried to do. I actually liked the texture and I liked the length. I liked everything about it, but it was shedding like crazy, and it also wouldn't really stay tied. As you see, I'm trying to fix it, so I had to abort that mission and then just end up using like the super old clip-ins. That video ended up being a fail, so I had to dig into my archives, and I found these old clip-ins. I made a video about it a year ago, and I just kind of like revived them, and they've been hanging on for like all week, but I would consider them to be dead. And I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of them. And if I'm looking rough, I just got them working out, and we're about to like get into how I take care of my natural hair, like in between styles. So just prepare yourself for what's underneath this headband. And if you don't have a sweatband and you work out, you really need to get one. I can link this one in the description. But so basically I just like attach these clip-ins to my head, but not like in between my natural hair, which is like the traditional way to wear clip-ins. And I actually sewed down a net so that I wouldn't be clipping the hair onto my real hair. It's just a way to protect it, because you can really cause breakage with any unnecessary manipulation. So it's not the most secure style, but nobody pulls my hair, and I did pretty good with these. Like, I did not take them out all week. I just like would loosen the clip part, and then when it was time for me to like get ready for the day, I would just tighten it back up, I guess. And this cap is sewn onto my head, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off. Washed it like 2 or 3 weeks ago, but I just cut all like my dead ends off probably at that same time, so 2 or 3 weeks ago. It might have even been a month. I cut all my dead ends off, but I have not been doing like what I needed to do for my hair. So I got a hair mask, and we're gonna do that after I shampoo my. And it's actually my favorite hair mask. It's from the brand Moroccan oil. I love their stuff. Like, yeah, so we're gonna get this together real soon. And my scalp is on fire. Like, I'm so glad I'm washing my hair today. Okay, so I just combed my hair out, and I used my wide tooth comb with, oh goodness, this Aussie 3-minute moisture. It's a deep conditioner. I love this stuff. I do not complain about having like 4C hair since using this, because the slip, there's no struggle at all. And I didn't wet my hair because I don't own a spray bottle. Well, I used to have one, and instead of cleaning it, I just threw it away. And I just never bought another one, but it is okay because I'm about to jump in the shower. I I've seen other people do these types of videos and they always wear shirts. So I'm like, I should probably wear a shirt too. And this is actually a swim top. And I got this from Shein. And when I tell you, this is like a staple in my closet. Like, this shirt has been through it with me. So I guess it's not that weird. Yeah, so Shein has staples too, y'all. Don't let people act like you only gotta get them from Aritzia or whatever. But I am gonna use a clarifying shampoo on my hair because it's been probably 2 months since the last time I used one. So the steps are gonna be clarifying shampoo, rinse, my regular shampoo that I always use, and then I'm not gonna condition, and I'm just gonna use the hair mask. And so let's just jump right in the shower. Okay, so this process was actually of me shampooing my hair 3 times, and the first shampoo was going to be me using the Milani clarifying shampoo because I haven't clarified my hair I think in about 2 or 3 months, and you're going to want to do that every once in a while just to get rid of the buildup that's in your hair. And then for my other 2 washes, I use this Davines shampoo. The exact links of everything is going to be in the description. And so what I do, well, so first of all, I got my nails done like the day before, and I didn't really want to get them messed up. So that's kind of why you see me using like my hand to lather. But I do eventually use like my fingertips to get down to the scalp, and I repeated the shampoo process 2 times. I have low porosity hair, so you see that the product looks like it's just like sitting on the top of my hair. So that is also why I kind of like spend a lot of time massaging the product in, and I also spend a lot of time rinsing the product out because leaving it on for too long is just very counterproductive, and it ends in your hair just being like matted.
Hey, feeling young, but they treat me like the OG. And they want the tea on me, I swear these bitches nosy. Said he put some money on my head, I guess we gon' see. I won't put no money on his head, my niggas owe me. I gotta be single for a while, you can't control me. Uno, those traders in a race, they can't hold me. And I show my face in a case, so you know it's me. Imitation isn't flattery, it's just annoying me. And I'm too about it. And the dirt that they threw on my name turned to soil, and I grew about it. Time for y'all to figure out what y'all gon' do about it. Big wheels keep rolling, rolling. I'm outside, 29, G5, seaside. I've been losing friends and finding peace. But honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me. If I ever heard one, and I'm still here outside. Front line, south side. I've been losing friends and finding peace. Honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me. Look, don't invite me over if you throw another pretty party. Looking back, it's hard to tell you where I started. I don't know who loved me, but I know that it ain't everybody.
Okay, so like, I don't consider myself to be a dramatic person, but filming in the shower is like the equivalent of what it feels like to drown. I don't know if I'm gonna do that again, but so I skipped some steps. I used my Moroccan oil hair mask, intense hydrating mask, and the instructions say to leave on for 5 to 7 minutes, which is exactly what I did. I used to leave it on for like a nap, which sometimes could turn into overnight, so like 6 to 7 hours. But I learned something on TikTok that I'm so sorry, this is melting. I learned something on TikTok that you really should follow the directions of your hair care products, because if you decide to just do what you want to do, then it really becomes counterproductive, and it can really damage your hair, and then it can just like make it look like mush instead of like giving the effect that it's supposed to give. And this microfiber hair towel I bought from Shop Miss A. I buy stuff from there randomly sometimes, and it'll be in the description. We're gonna blow dry my hair, and then we're gonna braid it down. Let's get into it. Okay, so I put on some moisturizer because face was dry. And I'm gonna go ahead and get started with my blow dry Holy Trinity. I always blow dry my hair before, I don't always do this, but it's better for me to blow dry my hair before I braid it down because I just get a better grip and I feel like my braids come out neater and therefore last longer, and I don't get frustrated like halfway through like I would if my hair was just in its natural state. So the Holy Trinity for the blow dry is going to be this cheese silk infusion. You're going to want to use a hair serum, and it just leaves your hair like glossy. I use this one from Streaks. I also like the Cornrow one that I'm gonna leave in the description. And my blow dry brush, this in the Chi. When I tell you I can't really do my hair without it, because before it used to take me like 45 minutes to an hour to blow dry. My hair is like all shrunk up. We still cute though. I think at some point I am gonna like shave my head bald, and then when I have like my little TWA, I feel like I'm gonna be cute with it. Like if my hair was like this long, I know it shrinks down to that, but I feel like my hair is gonna look different when I cut it all off. Not saying I'm gonna transform to being a 3A loose curl girly, but I just like really would love to see what my end results will look like. I'm gonna go ahead, I am gonna start from the back, and then when I get to like the front, I'm gonna show y'all that better, of course. And I'm kind of like on a time constraint because I'm really hungry and I don't want to just eat some garbage, so that means I gotta like save some energy to cook. My hair feels like okay, I guess. It's felt better, but that's from my own neglect. And I just use like the cheese kind of, it's not watery, but I can't like lift my hand to show how much I'm using. I would say like a nickel amount per quadrant. I hope that makes sense. I hope it makes sense. And I need some more clips. Okay, so I know I told you about like the Holy Trinity, but I'm actually gonna go ahead and use my Redken quick blowout spray as well. I just feel like I need a heat protectant, and I don't think that's what the Chi does. So and I know I was talking about quadrants. Turns out we're doing it in, well, I guess I'm still gonna do it in like 4 pieces, but oh my gosh, I also already combed this part of my hair out. And then I do turn this on up to high, because when I do it on low, I feel like I just pass through so many times that I could have just put it on high anyway. Like I'm not really saving myself from anything. I also wanted to mention that the purpose of these blow dry brushes is to decrease the tension on your hair shaft. So you see me being like super gentle. I never just like do a big tug on the hair, and I'm always using my hand to come back in and like release the dryer from my ends.
I can never love she a busybody, baby. If you want me, keep turning up with everybody. Nah, can't be fucking on this anybody. Yeah, I got feelings for you, that's the thing about it. Yeah, you know that it's loving when I sing about it. Yeah, mama used to be on disability, but gave me this ability. And now she walking with her head high and her back straight. I don't think you're feeling me, I'm out here being everything they said I wouldn't be, it couldn't be. I don't know what happened to them guys that said they would be. I said, see you at the top and they misunderstood me. I hold no resentment in my heart, it's that maturity. And we don't keep it on us anymore, it's with security. I'm outside, 29, G5, seaside. I've been losing friends and finding peace, but honestly that sound like a fair trade to me. If I ever heard one, and I'm still here outside, front line, south side. I've been losing friends and finding peace. Honestly that sound like a fair trade to me. Shawty made that ass clap, she don't need no applause. High fashion, like Goya, G-Wagon, or the Rover. I put some ice on you cause you got a cold. I know I gotta keep my shawty go. Got that ass to the floor. My product, babe. I ain't no player, I just got a lot of pay. But let me tell you, I pay you a lot, babe. I wanna start at the top of the bottom, babe. You wanna shoot with red at the bottom, babe. You know I like when you right at the top, babe. She wants your name, yo-yo. I'm only doing cash, I don't need promo. I pull up to the high rise, I'm in the fofo. Inside Coco. I got a feeling I keep it inside my heart. And I keep up at it cause I don't do facade. You see my diamonds even when I'm in the dark. Since you got it, it make you don't do anything. Shawty made that ass, she don't need no applause. High fashion, like Goya, G-Wagon, or the Rover. I put some ice on you cause you got a cold. I know I gotta keep my shawty go. Got that ass to the floor. You ain't gotta deal with none of these niggas no
more. Okay, so we started at 6:06 and it's now 6:30. I feel like I'm not bad on time. My roots are still kind of wet in here, but this is better than the alternative of braiding my super coily hair that just doesn't cooperate really, and then the braids poof up later. Like, that's not what we want to do. I am going to do a few of my starter braids, and then I'm going to get into like the how-to part. I have already started braiding my hair, and then you see that my hair actually reverted back because low-key I was rushing and my roots were never fully dry, but it's okay. I wasn't like straightening it for a blowout or anything. And so first what you want to do is part your hair. My hair low-key remembers my parts, which is kind of like why you see me using my fingers in the back. And then I just use my favorite alligator clips to clip it down. And then I'm going to break down the how-to braid process in just a moment. Well, first what I do is I use my moisturizing, I forgot what it's called. It's by Oyin. It's in the description box. And I use this to moisturize the shaft of my hair because I hate when it looks dry like that. And I know that low porosity hair kind of has a problem with absorbing hair products, so that's why I go ahead and moisturize the shaft, and it makes it easier to braid it because your hair will be like softer. So first what I do is I make that line, not that line, apart at the front of my hair, and then I split that up into 3 pieces, or it's gonna look like 2, but then you see how I'm separating it to 3, and then that's at this time I want you guys to notice where I have 1, 2, and 3 separated. Pause if you need to. 2 should still be in the middle, and I'm going to pull it out, and then I'm going to cross over 1 and 3, and then I pull 2 for the next braid, and then I keep pulling, and then when I keep pulling from the back, I always pull from the root and not just like a strand of hair. And if you missed that, go back and rewind from where I have the numbers on the front, and we're going to do it again on the next braid. when I get to the nape of my neck, I always combine the braids into one little dookie braid, I guess you could say, because I tend to have a lot of breakage back there, and I think that it's just better for the braids to just always meet at that point. Okay, get ready. We're gonna do braid number 2. And I think, well, let's just get into it. Well, we're gonna go ahead and part our hair. I'm adding the moisturizer to my hair again just because it makes it easier to braid and because my hair be dry. I'm pulling out that little piece so that I can break that into 2, and then I'm gonna break it into 3. Because at the front of the braid, you want it to be super tight, which is why you want to use like smaller pieces. As you can see, I pulled it into 2, and then I pulled it into 3. I made that look way too easy. And then, as I said, you're gonna pull 2 to the front and then cross over 1 and 3, and then you just keep pulling the hair, and you always want to pull from the scalp so that your braid will be tight. And honestly, I can't explain it in a better way. It's really going to come with practice and patience, which is what doing your hair at home is going to come down to.
Back to Georgia, back to Atlanta. Funny how present turns past. I'm a fly Priscilla, I'll just prepare. So mesmerized by that ass. The way she moves it, I can tell that she loves me. A nigga can't help but to touch. Smack it round a bit, then sip on some bubbly. Hope I'm not doing too much. Strange new addictions pick up on the road. Change my opinion and change all my flows. Change my approach, no more loving these hoes. And when it rains, it pours. Hey, you make me feel so primal. That's what I am. I'm just a man. Take that pussy, drop it like that. I love it when you move like that. Now turn around and go get back. Get back. Get back. No. Rippers out in Vegas, New Orleans too. All these just no shade. Like the sellers do. All these on the tools. They not one or two. Now I'm stacked with 2. Look at all the cash I blew. Rippers out in Vegas, New Orleans too. All these just no shade. Like the sellers do. All these on the tools. They not one or two. Now
We're at lesson number 3, and this braid, I was trying to make it more narrow, so even I was kind of like struggling. I'm like, okay, how do I show how I do this? And you're gonna see me split it into 2, and then I ended up pulling the third piece from the rest of the hair and starting it off that way. I hope you guys are at home practicing with me, because that's the only way you're really gonna learn. Don't mind me. I just been at the gym doing arms and back workouts because we're wearing everything backless this summer. Okay. If you made it this far, I'm so proud of you. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Sunday to Sunday edge reflourishing. You know, the whole thing will be in the description. I don't remember what it's called. And then I go ahead and use this in between my braids because it leaves my hair feeling so moisturized. I actually really like this product. It's a little bit on the pricier side, but if you're gonna do your hair yourself, you gotta understand you're not gonna go from spending $300 to spending like $3. You're gonna go from spending $300 to maybe spending like $100. And the quality of the products is really important. But if you made it this far in the video, please be sure to check out the next one because I will be installing a wig, which is a little different for me, but I'm really excited about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time.